my name is Joey, and I'm here with my friend Joe, and we are doing the NFL picks today and seeing who will be the one to win this week's game. So, what is your influence on this, Joe?
I'm looking forward to get into these games. Lots of great games, a lot of interesting games to get started here for week 4. Especially like our game. I mean, like Bills, Ravens. Like, will we be able to keep up that win streak against the Cowboys, or will Josh Allen, aka the Winter Soldier, break our hearts on Sunday night? So I guess we'll find out. But continue watching the show because we're going to give you game by game our predictions, scores, and stuff like that of what we think is going to happen and what we can realistically expect potentially. So, starting with the Thursday night game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants, we got a rivalry game. I'm going to be going with the New York Giants in this game because the Dallas Cowboys, first of all, this game is in New York. The Cowboys, as of late, I know what you're thinking. They have not had a very good defense. Their defense hasn't really impressed me, and also it seems like as a whole, they're kind of out of sync. Ever since that week 1 game against the Browns, they've just kind of fallen off, giving up all those points to Derek Carr and the Saints. I believe 44 to be exact, and nearly coming back against the Ravens, but a loss is a loss. So they just haven't been the same team ever since that week 1 game. So it's how good can you really feel? And like I said, the Giants are also at home. Give me the Giants. Why not?
The Giants ain't going to win this show. It's the Cowboys. The Cowboys have more talent. There's no way the Giants are winning. So give me the Cowboys. And next we have...
okay. What was your score prediction, actually?
28-0.
Okay, my score prediction ouch, is 27-16 Giants. Okay, now we got the Cincinnati Bengals playing the Carolina Panthers. So this game is in Carolina. Honestly, I can't take the Bengals right now. I mean, they're going off 0-3. They just lost again to the Commanders last night. I'm just going to ride the hot hand here and take the former Bengal against the current Bengal, that is Andy Dalton, with how good this offense has been looking last week. Let's see if it can carry over. I know there is a thing called a fluke, but why not? I mean, the Bengals and Dalton have been doing good. They look to have the upper hand currently, and it's in Carolina. Give me the Panthers. Let's say 29-26.
Yeah, the Panthers as well. I mean, 28-29. I mean, it's going to be a close game, but Panthers.
All right, next up we got the New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. So it felt like last week the Atlanta Falcons lost to the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. It didn't really feel like a full-on Falcons loss with the way the Chiefs have played it. The Saints did not look the same last week. Derek Carr started to look like Derek Carr again. Yeah, how many people actually bought into it week 2? I mean, let's just be honest. So it's he did get off to an impressive start, but last week he started to look like the player we kind of already know who he is. But we'll see if he keeps it up. However, I don't think, or let's see if he turns it around, I should say. However, I don't think he does so in this game, as I think the Atlanta Falcons get the win at home with the talent that they have, and I think the Falcons win 27-22.
I think the Falcons too. I mean, a 28-26 upset. It's Falcons, man. They're getting their act together, and I think they're gonna win this.
All right, so the next up we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Houston to play the Texans. We got another rivalry game. Both teams are coming off blowout losses, with the Texans getting blown out by the Vikings in Minnesota and the Jaguars getting absolutely manhandled by the Bills. I'm looking at the score, 47-10 against the Buffalo Bills. The Jaguars only scoring 10 points. This game is in Houston. I'm going with the quarterback I personally have more faith in, one that I think will be able to bounce back from a week like that. And I think it's going to be C.J. Stroud. And therefore, I'm going to take the Texans in this game. And I think the Texans get the win at home 34-20.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, 34-20 as well. The Texans are coming back. Jets versus...
Yeah, so next up we got the Denver Broncos traveling to New York to play the Jets. So we got Bo Nix versus Aaron Rodgers. So Bo Nix, I'm hoping he can keep this up. However, I think the secondary he's playing against this week is just going to be very tough. It's a very physical unit, very good unit. He played the Buccaneers defense. I'm not discrediting anything Nick's done, but the Buccaneers didn't have, remember, they didn't have Antoine Winfield for that game. I wish the best for the Knicks, but unfortunately, I don't think he'll get the win this week. I think Aaron Rodgers will end up leading the Jets to a victory in Week 4 against the Denver Broncos by doing so 22-17.
This is no way. There's no way the Broncos are beating the Jets. The Jets are way better than Denver. I'm taking the Jets for a reason, and I'm going to say it's 28-10. Give me the Jets.
All right, so next up we got the Minnesota Vikings playing the Green Bay Packers. So I got to give credit to where credit's due. I've been picking against both of these teams the past couple weeks, and both of them have proved me wrong. So I just kind of like leaning towards I'm not going to lie, I have seen some really positive things out of Malik Willis, and I think the Packers will be able to get it done. I could be wrong, like I said. Both quarterbacks have been playing very good football, so you give me Darnold on one side, you give me Malik Willis on the other. I'm going to go with Willis currently, let's say 26-20, but I could be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes either way.
The Vikings, man. The Vikings are going to win this. 28-0.
All right, next up we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. So Anthony Richardson, I haven't been too impressed with what I've seen as of late. I don't think that hype going into the season is really paying off or really showing, at least for right now. We'll see what happens coming into the season, but haven't been too thrilled with what I've seen to him up to this point. So it's like, why am I going to pick him? Like, if he hasn't really shown me much right now, he's going to have to naturally earn my trust. It's not just going to happen just like that. I have seen some really positive things out of Justin Fields and Mike Tomlin. They're just finding a way to win games. So because of that, just give me the Steelers in this one. I think they get the win 28-21.
Steelers 28-24. I mean, it's going to be close, but 28-24. Give me the Steelers.
Next up, we got the Los Angeles Rams playing the Chicago Bears. So we'll want to monitor the status of Cooper Kupp, but we do know the Rams are going to be missing one of their top playmakers in Puka Nacua. It's tough. I mean, watching the Rams this past couple weeks has not been a very fun ride, especially if you're a Rams fan with their wide receiver one being Demarcus Robinson, or a Bears fan. But I just think the Bears currently have more talent available to them on their roster. I think Caleb Williams will do just enough to get it done at home. At least that's what I think. And I think the Bears win this game. Let's say 19-11. I think it'll be low scoring.
I think the Bears win. Bears win 28-0. All
right, so the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay, so we'll monitor the status of what happens with Antoine Winfield. But a big reason why I'm having a hard time picking the Philadelphia Eagles in this game is they're supposed to be currently without their two pass catchers. That is A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So it's also in Tampa Bay on top of that. So on top of that, I have a hard time picking the Eagles right now as a result of everything I went over. So give me the Buccaneers in this one, 32-15.
Eagles 28-10.
All right, so next up we got the New England Patriots playing the San Francisco 49ers. So Brock Purdy currently is day-to-day. I think he had some kind of soreness. You might want to monitor that. So I'm going to have my fingers crossed right now as I make this prediction, because I won't be able to change it as we're off air. But give me the San Francisco 49ers. I'm just hoping Brock Purdy plays, because if he doesn't play, this isn't going to age well. The Patriots, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, at what point, if you're Gerard May, are you going to name Drake May the starter officially? Because Jacoby Brissett it wasn't sunshine and rainbows for him last week as they were playing the New York Jets. And I don't think it'll get any easier for Jacoby Brissett, especially if he continues to play. I think they should make the change now, at least consider that. But it doesn't look like they're going to do it, so give me the 49ers. Despite being beat up, I still think they have just enough talent on that roster to get it done at home, 15-10.
27-26, Patriots. Patriots are winning this game. There's no way the Niners are winning. Give me the Patriots.
All right, so next up we got the Washington Commanders playing the Arizona Cardinals.
The Commanders are going to win 30-28. The Cardinals are not going to win.
Yeah, so basically, personally, I got to give credit to where credit's due. I mean, it's tough to ignore what Jaden Daniels has been doing, and last night in particular, especially, some of his throws, he had a couple really pretty passes to Terry McLaurin. And this Cardinals defense does not scare me at all. Give me the Commanders in this one, 35-17. And moving on to the Chiefs playing the Chargers. This game is in LA. I want to pick the Chargers in this game, but with Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater currently battling injuries right now up front for the Chargers, that's something I don't feel great about. I understand Mahomes didn't necessarily play a clean game last game, but also the Justin Herbert for the Chargers is currently, if he plays, I don't think he's going to be 100% as he's been kind of battling injuries. He's been playing, but also not 100% while he's playing. So give me I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this. I'm not 100% confident in this answer, but either way, give me the Chiefs winning this game 28-24.
Give me the Chargers. The Chiefs are not going to be ready. Give me the Chargers 28-17.
All right, next up we got the Cleveland Browns playing the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Vegas. I don't care. Either way, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns in this game. And the Devontae Adams rumors to the New York Jets will continue to be a thing until it officially happens. So give me I understand the Browns have been kind of underwhelming on offense, but so have the Raiders, especially last week. So it's just one of those. It's going to be a gross game either way. Wouldn't be surprised if either way it goes. But Browns win 17-16. Next,
the Raiders have too much talent, and the Raiders are too physical for Cleveland. I'm giving the Raiders in this one, and I'm saying 16-0.
All right, next up we got the Buffalo Bills playing the Baltimore Ravens. So
the Raiders are too physical for Cleveland. They're for the Browns, so the Raiders. What were you saying?
Oh yeah. So the Buffalo Bills are playing the Baltimore Ravens. So I was just going to share my thoughts on this. So with the Ravens, so we hung on against the Dallas Cowboys. I'm actually glad we did to get our first win. But I mean, when I say hung on, we literally hung on as the Cowboys were starting to come back. Lamar fortunately picked up a first down to put put the game away. The Bills are coming off a really impressive victory, and Josh Allen's been playing some really good football. Better than Lamar Jackson, I have to admit. So I know I'm wearing a Raiders shirt. I know I'm letting my home team down by doing this, but the Bills, they got the firepower. They got the momentum right now. Give me the Buffalo Bills in this one, 32-17.
The Ravens are winning this, no doubt about it, 30-0.
Okay, next up we got the Tennessee Titans playing the Miami Dolphins. So I know I don't usually like picking teams that currently have backup quarterbacks, but I picked against Will Levis, and I picked against Malik Willis, and he ended up proving me wrong. I believe it was week 2 against the Colts. So just because the team currently has a backup quarterback doesn't always mean they're guaranteed a loss that week, and I think that applies here as Will Levis for the Tennessee Titans, who was playing the Dolphins in this game, hasn't played a very clean game as of late, hasn't played exactly great football, and apparently they're sticking with him because they just seem he's very much the Tennessee Titans ride or die type of player. But either way, he hasn't done great. The Dolphins, despite having a backup quarterback, have some firepower in Hill and Waddle and Devon Achane and guys like that. So give me the Dolphins, let's say 32-20. 15.
Give me the Titans. The Titans are winning 28-0. Give me the Titans. More like 28-3. Give me the Titans. They're gonna win this game.
All right, so the Seattle Seahawks playing the Detroit Lions in this game. I'm going to be taking the Detroit Lions. They're the home team. I know the Seahawks won last week, but they were playing against a backup quarterback, and Geno Smith is kind of like, they kind of had the advantage in this game where Geno Smith was playing good football. We're talking about Geno Smith here, not Will Levis. But either way, I think with the Lions, both teams being loaded with firepower on offense and defense, Lions are the home team. This game could go either way, but give me the Lions 33-27 in a shootout.
Lions 33-26.
All right.
That wraps it up.
That wraps it up. Let us know who you guys think are going to win some of these games. Not in the comment section, in person. You guys know what we do around here. Is there anything else? Oh, by the way, I predicted the Eagles would beat the Saints, so, like, either way, like, despite how I do this week, I'm just glad I don't have to eat a raw egg, Joey. So I'll take that for sure. So next time.
See you later.
See ya.